Brooklyn Independent Television.
At first glance, Cafe Orwell may appear to be your typical local coffee shop, but take another sip of your espresso because it most certainly is not. Their mission? To provide Bushwick with a cultural center where locals can tap into cutting-edge art, literature, and music. Not your average place for a cup of joe, now is it?
My name is Amelia Lucas, and I am the events manager and music director of Cafe Orwell.
Can two measures?
Well, the cafe is owned and operated by musicians and artists, and so we do a lot of sort of contemporary classical music, avant-garde experimental music. We have poetry readings, occasionally we do films. The main person behind the space is In-Yun Kim, who is a contemporary classical composer and someone that I work with frequently as a musician.
We have every month we have 3 events, which is the news sound and the crowd, which is the reading series from local writers, and then we have a singer-songwriter. Also, they come from like local singer-songwriter artists.
We also often engage composers in conversation about their work, that kind of thing. So we want it to be very interactive and community-based art center. We are looking to potentially have political groups, reading groups. We're sort of open to different ideas.
There's a really great community that they're building of like classical musicians and like very experimental projects that really thrive in this neighborhood anyway.
The name of Cafe Orwell came from the novelist George Orwell, because this like little cafe organization, we all love equality, freedom, and justice. We serve coffee, and then we have sandwiches, and then some breakfast menus.
We have these tasty cherry muffins, and we have an assortment of both vegan and non-vegan cookies. The peanut butter are vegan, they're really good. And then we have some pretty tasty cupcakes that make people really happy when they buy them. It's really cute. Our iced tea is a big hit right now. We do this really good apricot black iced tea with little lemon slices in it, and sometimes people get strawberries in it. I like making lattes. I like doing little designs sometimes. Our espresso is from Oregon. It's the Stumptown espresso, which is really, really good. And people are will come out of their way to get Stumptown, I've found, which is nice. Onion found me at Verb Cafe. I was working there for years, and she offered me a job here, and she was always sweet and nice, and she had really good style, and I was excited to get to know her and excited to work for someone who is so encouraging of music and art.
My name is Mike Hill. I live in the neighborhood, and I come to Cafe Orwell quite often to work because it's a nice, quiet place that I can get my work done, and I really like the music and the people that hang out here. I have my own company called Primo Spot. We do parking. We're trying to solve the parking problem for Manhattan and also Brooklyn and Queens. And what we do, we just released an iPhone app that people can use their iPhone to find parking in the city. And it has the on-street parking and the garages, and it kind of tells you where the best place to park your car is. And I generally build my business out of this coffee shop. And I meet a lot of interesting people here as well, like that help out with the company.
This is a really great place for people to work on projects or get together and study or whatever. People are really interested in seeing what kind of music is going on and kind of use this as a spot to be inspired at. And I get to see that a lot here, which is really exciting for me because coffee shops have always been cultural centers. We're at 247 Varet Street, so it's off the Morgan stop, and if you take the back entrance of the train, and you walk down Bogart Street, it's about 2 blocks, and you take a right on Varet, and then you come and relax here.
So we just want it to be a place where people can gather and share ideas and hear great music. I mean, I guess you've just got to come and check it out for yourself and fall in love with the place.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.